So Bernie, here we are.
Yeah.
Targa High Country once again.
Yep.
And you're in the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
We're in the Holy Grail.
Yes.
That means we get the benefit of the Shockworks.
Yeah. Yeah. And the Harrop supercharger too.
Yeah.
But the the Shockworks is just proven once again that just make the difference in the car. You know, it's a really sort of undulating roads.
Yep.
So the undulating as in topographical, but there's big dips, big wumps in the road, and then little rises. The car, like without exception, has settled. Just one oscillation just goes up, bang, settled.
Yeah.
And you're ready to stick it for the next corner. It's the key to keeping the tyres on the ground, therefore keeping traction, therefore keeping speed. You know, the dampers do all that work. And so really the Shockworks with Lynchy, you know, Lynchy's helped doing the tune with Brett.
Yeah.
You know, it just makes a difference in the car.
Just
It's
welded
brilliant.
at the hip. Well, both of them welded at the hip.
Yeah, I mean we've got one of the Holy Grails here that didn't have the chassis package fitted, and he's just about to, you know, get it fitted. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's
well,
seen the difference, right?
Yeah. He talked himself into it.
He did.
didn't say
There
we
was no
didn't-
selling involved.
No, it was perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Circumstantial sale.
Well, the best products sell themselves, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, really, the Shockworks suspension. It's just a ripper. Adjustable height, you know, adjustable rebound, and adjustable every way. So it's just gives the car the ability to, like we had them on full soft to come here, and then, you know, wound them up for the Targa track. So we had comfort on the way here, and then we had the full control for the Targa bits of the Targa when we were really pushing the car. So yeah. Awesome
And a
product.
great service, because Lynchy had a little bit of cardboard and slid on the car when it was wet,
And-
softened them off,
Yeah.
back in the next lap, back under,
Yeah,
tighten them up.
Takes 2 minutes literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, brilliant product. We love
Done
it.
well.
Yeah.
So Jimmy, just about ready to roll out tomorrow for Targa. And
Yes.
of course the great news is you had to drive up the mountain.
Yes.
And you had a bit of a window to experience the Shockworks.
Yes.
What were your thoughts?
They're fantastic. Yep. Quick drive down from home today. Put them on a softer setting for the cruise, and then dialed them up a little bit for a run up the mountain. And yeah, again, it never ceases to amaze me. You go into the corners, keep turning, and yeah, they just keep performing.
Yeah, no, that's, yeah, we found the same thing.
Yeah.
And niceness, you feel confident on the road, that's the key.
Most definitely. And my co-driver with me today, he was just like, wow, this is planted. Like, it's flat through the corners, and
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. But it is a Ford,
It is.
might I point out.
It's a big, heavy car, and
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
great stuff, great.
Awesome.
So Craig, welcome back to Mount Buller. And of course, you've been to all of our events at Buller, to Targa.
I have.
And of course, you've had your car pretty much in this set since new.
I have.
And of course, you were very early on the foot to get Shockworks fitted.
Correct. I actually didn't have Shockworks on them when the car was first bought, but it was the first mod that we put on after one of my first long drive days, and I'd seen other cars handle a bit better, and I went straight to you and said, what can we do? And
What's going on there?
it was like, what can I do? Can I do this? And you went, no, Shockworks, because we know how they work. They're a good Aussie product.
Yes.
We know they've been designed over here, and they're designed for the Aussie conditions.
And for a Mustang.
And for a Mustang, and they were brilliant.
And the difference between before and
Chalk
after.
and cheese. Chalk and cheese. I noticed it. I was on a drive, funnily enough, on the Central Coast, and I was heading down Carryong Hill. First time I was down there, it was flouncy, pouncy, a little tiny bit rolly and rock and rolly. The next time I was going down, it went in the lines that I wanted to go. It was pointing in the right direction, and it wasn't. It just didn't have that float, and it was brilliant.
Not
It just-
nosy and
not
and the-
nosy, and
no.
it just stuck there, and it was really nice.
And planted.
Yeah. And the first Targa that I did with it, you could tell going around those hairpins.
Yeah.
It was just nice. It was solid.
And you love your mods.
Yeah, I've spent more on the car than I have my wife, but don't tell her that.
Yeah, that's okay. You certainly picked the right ones. Good on you,
Well,
mate.
the mods or the wife.
Oh, both. No, both. Good on you, mate.